Alrighty, party people, we are starting it off. JAMA Jam 2025 is coming to a close now. It's December, y'all. It's the last jam of the year. It's big. It's big, 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 big. Um, let's jump right into it. So, social media. Also big, 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 big. We encourage you, as always, to show off your work from the Jam, not only in the Jam Discord, but on other platforms. So feel free to tag us in JamaJam Midwest on Instagram and Twitter, and use hashtag JamaJam to show off your stuff, which includes things like from QPup1, Crunchy Cookie, a Crunchy Cookie animation made for JamaJam December 2025. This is so good. Q, I know you were talking about Pixel Composer, I think is the thing. I don't remember which channel it was in, but a software I am definitely going to be checking out because like this just looks so smooth, so crunchy, so yum. A perfect
Super
game
satisfying.
animation. Literally. It's very tactile. I quite like it. Alright. And now from John Gilliland, The Perfect Leaf. You wanna tell us about it?
Yeah, sorry, I don't have my headset, so I apologize if there's weird background noise. My guinea pig will not stop drinking his water.
How dare you.
Yeah, I am not a pixel artist or a 2D artist, so this was very outside of my wheelhouse, but I just wanted to make a fun little pixel art animation. I had a lot more plans of, like, it was going to be longer, but turns out when you're not good at something, it takes a long time to do it. So I kind of had to cut it short. But I'm glad with how it turned out. I'm happy with it.
Just the darndest thing. How did you end up doing the shadow on that? Did you do any special
Um,
bonus tricks to make your life easier, or just all manual?
no, Piskel
Freehand,
has
baby.
layers, so I just copied the leaf and moved it to a different layer and then colored it differently and moved it around.
Yeah, hell
It was
yeah.
actually really easy to do.
Nice. Pixel's actually what I started out with when I was in like high school when I was doing pixel art animations too. It's a good tool. Big fan.
Yeah, no, it's great. I wanna use it more, especially for a free tool. Like it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right. So, next up we've got Caitlin Zenz slash Forg, I believe, with Crunch Desk.
Indeed.
Feel free to tell us
Um,
about your piece.
yeah. I went the game dev crunch route with my submission.
Mm-hmm.
I had originally wanted to animate like the guy in the sleeping bag like breathing a little bit, but I just ran out of time because I also wasn't originally planning on
Mm-hmm.
going as hard as I did on the lighting.
Yeah. Yeah, the lighting is, I think, like a really standout part of
Yeah, it
this
looks amazing.
piece. Really love all the like intentionally placed shadows with everything. Really adds a sense of
Yeah,
space that I enjoy.
and I really wanted to make sure that I had like three distinct spots with the yellow so that it leads the eye in the triangle as far as composition
Yeah,
goes.
yeah. Hey, there you go. There you go. Yeah, yeah. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
I
highlights too, I think,
had
are quite nice.
I had a lot of fun with it. Um it took me way too long though, admittedly.
Oh, I can imagine.
Would you say you had to crunch to get it done?
Uh we're gonna go with no, but
Uh-huh,
I
uh-huh.
appreciate.
Yeah, there we go. It's the thoughts there. Yeah,
Hell
hell
yeah.
yeah. Alrighty. Well, thank you again. Lovely piece. And I'm excited by like just how much pixel art there is with this jam. I think it's primarily 2D and audio. So, Aaron, would you like to tell us about Yeah, I Work Out?
Yeah, so I was cracking myself up so hard as I submitted this. Uh,
Yeah.
but I was like, okay, I can't think of anything for Crunch theme. Like, I'm just gonna start some other piece of art in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
So I was making this elf girl, and then like
5 minutes before the submission, I was like, oh, I know how I can make it related now.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
here we have
Truly, like,
Buffalo.
yeah. Honestly, my favorite type of submission because it's like, okay, you're just doing something already, and then coming up with an
And I did
excuse or
it
like a way to
in the
fit it
jam
in.
time too.
Yeah, in the time frame, and it does fit the theme. Like I am always here for a loose interpretation of the theme, and this is a really fun take on crunch. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Thank you very much. Very, very fun. And amazing getting it done in that short of a time frame. Hell yes.
Thank you.
Alright. Next, from good old Sean Ife, Crunchy Snow Footsteps, which, if I goof... I'm gonna listen to it and I'm gonna wish that I could be making these sound effects, these applause sound effects. Because Sean always does just the loveliest sounds. Okay, well, apologies, Sean. On to Joey Nutria with Forest Ground Material. Once again, killing two birds with one stone by creating a stylized forest floor material for a university project. They decided to use Substance Designer, which I've never used before, but have been encouraged to learn. It's a fun tool. Speaking from experience, this is a lovely, lovely material. The sticks blending together looks very nice with it all as well, and like adds a very, very, very delightful vibe to this wonderful glowy fantasy scene. I'm excited because they said they were also going to be working on a second material, which they're planning to post sometime soon, so I'm very excited to see what that other material is going to look like. Hell yeah. Shout out. Okay, now, Kara221892 at SISD.AE with Trunchy Music with an H. Now, see, this is what I was supposed to do, and I tested it with some of these, but I have to now, I think, click on it manually. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. For a game they're working on called, I believe, from the description how I read it, from a game that they're making called Trunch. CHRUNCH. Really good stuff. And for calling it unfinished, I mean, it's very polished. Like, there's a lot of layering and depth to that audio. I'm a very big fan of it. Well, thank you for participating, even with only 9 hours left. And we've got, from Mario Panzera, Crunch. You want to tell us anything about this before we let her rip, Mario? I've got a message in the chat. Ah, no microphone. Well, I'm gonna play the music in the meantime. And if it works at the end, then it works at the end. Always a fan of like cross-media intermingling and recording some actual music, quote unquote, in studio for a jam is sick as hell, and that's like that's a good rhythm to it too. I like how it slowly builds, and how it obviously is quite crunchy. Very good job, Mario. Hell yeah. So that's all our submissions. So how the voting works: we'll put all these submissions into a poll. You can vote for each award category, which are Best Use of Theme, Most Creative, and Best in Show. And voting will be open from the time the poll is posted until around 6 p.m. CST tomorrow. Then we'll announce awards the following day, or sometime following that, and winners will receive a silly little roll in the Discord to commemorate it. It lasts until the next jam, and bragging rights. Ooh la la. So, mark it in your calendars. Next jam will be the first one of 2026, January 2nd through 4th. Same time. So, spread the word, tell your friends, and as always, let's get some more jammers in the chat. And if you're interested in some off-season jamming, if you couldn't make this month main jam work for you, we're putting out another prompt each month, and though we won't have awards for it, we will still celebrate other assets that people have made for it, such as Joey Nutria, again coming in clutch with this amazing holographic record player. Really, really, really cool. Sick as hell. I want to play it back again. The, hollow effect on the projector part of it is really, really good. Big fan. Okay. And without further ado, this month's prompt is... Arctic! Yeah, baby. Relevant in these chilly, frigid times. So thanks for joining, y'all. It's been a wonderful 2025, and we'll see you next jam.